Our first talk on curriculum design of artificial intelligence for sustainability in secondary schools. We want to bring up Jinyi Cai from the Chinese University of Hong Kong and a number of collaborators.
And thank you for the impressive introduction of the iGuide's curriculum. And for my work, I'm more focused on the fundamental education level. And hi, I'm Jinyi Cai. I'm from the University of Iowa. I'm a PhD student in GIS. And today I will introduce my work in the Chinese University of Hong Kong for our work to design the curriculum of AI and sustainability. I will introduce introduction and with the curriculum design, deployment, and evaluation, and end with my conclusion. Inspired by the race between technology and education, this picture shows the race in our new era. We are entering in a new era of the Industry 5.0, transitioning from a more technology-oriented and systematic technology to a more sustainable and human-centered era. Then its history has shown us that when education falls behind education, it can amplify social challenges instead of prosperity. So instead of the misusing of powerful technology may lead to the overuse of natural resources, pollution, and social injustice, just like all the valuable words that you have contributed to sustainability. And for the education part, we need to pay attention right now for the future to ignite more future talents, to not just understand the advanced technology like AI to utilize this tool, but also come together to create a more sustainable future. Actually, there already has many AI curriculum for the secondary school students, and secondary school is correspond to the high school student in the US. For example, there are AI tasks that more focus on like computer vision, natural language processing, and some technical knowledge of AI, like how neural network work. Also, there are some AI for real-world problems. But those curriculum are more technical-oriented or just taught in a very separate way. And when it comes to the sustainability, it's more, what I found is more separate. So there is quite a lot of holistic understanding to teach students of this, how AI can drive sustainability. And our module is based on as one of the extended module of the Chinese University of Hong Kong's Jockey Club AI for the Future project. It has already been successfully developed a fundamental AI curriculum at the phase 1, and now we are at the beginning of the phase 2. And our module is one of the extended modules, so we developed based on the previous curriculum structure, e-platform, teacher development and social engagement activities, public education and dissemination events, and the necessary part, assessment and evaluation. And we want to engage about 50% of the schools in Hong Kong. To illustrate our aim of the curriculum, this was inspired by the maybe 0.1 of the Geospatial data science curriculum model. And this is what I think is very great to illustrate two of these disciplines, AI and sustainability. For the AI, for the AI, we have the application including perception, like the species recognition, cognition, like disasters prediction, creativity, like the generative chatbots. And we want to cultivate students' computational thinking to solve problems with AI. And in the sustainability, we want to highlight the interconnected of the environmental, social, and economic sustainable development goals. And we want to nurture students' system thinking to understand the problem with holistic perspectives. And the accommodation of AI and sustainability is sustainable AI. It's not just about how AI's ability can achieve sustainable development goal, but it's also think about the AI's ethical issues of AI's impact on sustainability. And the combination of computational thinking and system thinking, we want to develop help students think, understand, and design the AI's systematic solutions with the architecture design. And we developed this into more progressively and with progressively learning objectives with distinctive sections. The beginner units includes the awareness, knowledge, and ethics part, which is designed for students like junior high school students or students that just start their journey in AI learning. And the intermediate part is the interaction. And we have more hands-on experience and activities, hands-on experience. And for the advanced units, we have the empowerment section that's designed for senior high school students or students with more practical experience and knowledge in AI. Now I will introduce some engaging course activities, including that separate of this part, awareness, knowledge, ethic, interaction, and empowerment part. And for the awareness part, we want to introduce the concept of the wedding cake model of sustainability that try to connect the sustainable development goal instead of teaching them separately. Also, we will let students experience or watch some application of how AIs can improve these areas, can achieve these goals. And for the knowledge part, we want to cultivate students' system thinking through the deconstruction guidelines, and through some real-world applications. Take one example of iNaturalist. This is the online application that helps people to identify plants and animals nearby with computer visions. And students will engage in this application and finish 4 tasks that include identify the components within the system and check how the data flow. And the second one is recognize the relationship between these components and including the feedback loops. The third one is to draw the system map that they understand through the previous task. And the last one is to propose one of the super or connected system. They will understand how this one will interact with the other ones. That we want to engage some thinking about telecoupling and the metacoupling. Students can have some thought of this. And the second and advanced part of the knowledge is a simplified project-based learning activity. Students will learn try to form a group and design their AI-driven applications through the worksheet that we provide to them and to solve the sustainability issues that they care about. Then present the project to their classmates. In the ethic part, we'll teach students that sustainable AI is not just AI for sustainability, but also the sustainability of AI. It can help students to think more about how the environmental impact of developing and training the AI model. And some advanced students that has previous experience in training AI model will encourage to think about how to build a green AI in the process of model training. And we are still developing the interaction and empowerment part. Here, students will have more hands-on experience that they have know before, like to identify the human impact regions, to label from the satellite image to label the data set, and explore some land cover change monitor applications, and also try to compute, have some ideas of compute the carbon emission of model training. And in the empowerment part, students will have some very student-relevant experience, including some local case to do the hands-on project, like to identify the land cover change through satellite image segmentation in the natural reserve areas, like in Hong Kong. And we'll develop some simplified version for students with less programming experience, and they can just experience this workflow through our program workshop tutorial. And this, firstly, we develop it on the Google Colab platform, and because we have the e-platform in the larger project experience, then we will transfer it into, and we use the Jupyter notebook file. For the development part, deployment part, we will, based on the previous experience, will engage some pioneer school students, including 300 students and 8 teachers. And we will have some curriculum handbooks, including the learning objectives and suggested lesson plan to teachers. And this is an evaluation part, and thanks for the suggestions from the reviewers. We'll think about this part, and based on some previous approaches, we designed 2 parts of that, including we have students and teachers, and students will have some pre-survey and post-survey to answer some questions about the perceived competence and attitude and motivations. Based on our learning objectives. This is a more subjective part, because students will answer some questions like how much they think they have learned. And we have more objective part is the literacy tests and project evaluation rubrics that we want to understand in more objective ways how much students master the content and how they can use the thinking skill and the problem-solving methods. And for the teachers will engage in the co-creation process with the researchers that we develop the curriculum. And through some regular meeting, iterative refinements in every month. And this can also help teachers to improve their professional development that helps them to better understand and teach their courses. And lastly, we have the post-lesson review that can get some feedbacks from those teachers. Teachers will have some individual semi-structure interview. And for our project, we contribute to develop a curriculum model that instilled sustainable AI and the AI thinking mode. And we also integrate progressive objectives that help students cater for students of different level. We also highlight the sustainable ethical issue of AI that, although it's still emergent field, but we think it's very important to instill the student that yet to design their interests and direction for the long-term development. And for the future, because it's the curriculum still on the very beginning part, we just developed it for several months. So for this semester, we will have some co-creation activities with teachers, the pioneer schools, and we will have still develop the interaction and empowerment activities. Also, we want this project can be develop to be a transferable practice in the other areas. And I think this experience in IGAI can provide me many inspiration in the future development of this curriculum. And that's all for my presentation. Thanks for your listening. And I appreciate any of your questions or comments.